and experience in that.
Steve Kerr had Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. I think he's one of the most overrated coaches of all time.
Ooh. Go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GOAT Talk. A lot to talk about as the Masters just wrapped up this past weekend, and now we're heading into NBA and NHL playoff season. Let's get into it. Boys, I want to start with the Masters, as Rory is now only the fourth player all time to win back-to-back Masters, the first to do it since Tiger did it back in 2001, 2002. What'd you guys think of his play?
I think that second round really kind of put him above and beyond. What did he shoot? Like a 64, a 65 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He had a 6-shot, well, I believe it was a 6-shot lead headed into the weekend, which is dominance on any level that you look at it. Which I thought was very interesting because of how terribly he was hitting his driver. Like he was ranked like pretty much almost dead last in the field of driver accuracy and like fairways hit and everything like that. But that just also shows you how good he is around the greens. Because when you can hit the ball 350 yards consistently, you're pretty much next to the pin anyways. So I think that just showed you what kind of touch that he had around the greens. We can get into the whole controversy on if it's really legit or not, because he basically played Augusta like for the entire week or two leading up to the tournament or not. I know that was a big topic of conversation. But I mean, it's the hardest golf course on the planet. I think personally, I've never played it, but from listening to interviews with people, it's like impossible to have really, really good rounds like Rory had. It took him so long to get this one, and now he's got two in back-to-back years. And I think he was sweating a little bit because because guess who?
Yeah.
Coming out of the woodwork yet again. He's Scotty Scheffler might be the Thanos of golf. Like he is inevitable. Like he doesn't matter. Like this tournament, I think I saw a headline. This tournament was the first not under par round that he's had in like a year and a half or something like that.
What about the bogey one? Did you see the bogey stat?
Yes, yeah.
It was like the first player
insane.
to go the third and final round bogey free since like what 1940 something or something crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah. When he shot like what 8 under, 7 under on the last day, and he was right there.
He made a comeback and a half.
Yeah,
and that's what he does. Like no matter, he is like I'm literally trying to think of a comparison.
I got one.
And you know, I'm gonna. What were you gonna say, Greg? Are you gonna piss me off?
I was gonna say someone who I could think of, like it's different, completely different sport, obviously, but someone who's always just consistently very like amazing. Tim Duncan, just Mr. Reliable.
Yeah, and so my comparison, honestly, and hate me all you want because I'm a Patriots fan, because he's never out of it. Like he's never fucking out of it. Like he can like you saw the Super Bowl. He was down 28-3, dude. Not once did you think they were out of that. And it's the same thing.
It didn't happen.
And it's the same thing with Scotty Scheffler. Like, not once did I ever think, yeah, he's not going to be in it in some way, shape, or form. And he almost won the fucking thing.
If it wasn't for the second day, he would have won it. He had a bad
absolutely,
day.
Absolutely.
100%.
And then, oh, man,
and he bogeyed
Rory's
the last
tee shot on 18. Dead hook into the woods. I'm like, here's the Rory. We all know this, Rory. We're going down to a playoff. If they went to a playoff, I'm telling you right now, Scotty would have won the Masters. No question in my mind.
Absolutely. Well, that would have been his third one?
Scotty's third, yeah, I believe so.
Third, because he also has 2, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just not back to back, but yes.
No, it was Scotty, John Rahm, Scotty, Rory. So yeah, that would have been his third one.
And I also think like the last day, I mean, the Masters is so cool. Like everybody knows that everybody knows how cool it is. But I think really the final day, because these dudes are playing for paychecks, right? for those of you out there who aren't familiar with how golf works, if you make the cut, you get some sort of payment. However, you finish is how much you get.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bloodbath. We saw it in the back nine for a majority of those guys. Like the leaderboard was constantly changing.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Rose was in line to win it. Rory, obviously, Scheffler, I think, had the lead at one point or was close to it. And my boy Jason Day is floating around there. It's madness. And especially since you have no phones when you're at Augusta, everybody is just like,
such a good
what is
environment
going
like
on? And then you just see everybody freaking out. You have to literally stay peeled to the scoreboard. There's nothing else like it.
So I got a question for you guys. But first, so you brought up the cut.
Mhm.
I'm a big Bryson fan, and I don't know what happened this weekend. He didn't even make the cut. He completely fell apart. It was terrible to watch. It was brutal. I'm a big Bryson fan, also a big fan. Love watching them play. But question for you guys. Would you rather go to the Masters or the Ryder Cup?
I'm going to say the Masters personally, but that's not an easy question.
I think the Ryder Cup is more obtainable, which is crazy to say because like those tickets are obviously ridiculously expensive, and it obviously depends on where it's being held. Like it was in New York this past year, right? It was at Bethpage. Was it Bethpage? Yeah.
Yep.
And so
Long Island.
U.S. Open's coming here in a few months. It's going to Shinnecock.
Go Talk Podcast Live. No, just kidding. We would never get access to
who says we're
that.
kidding?
You don't know.
Stay tuned.
You don't know.
That's fair. I just think there's something that is so like there's so much aura around Augusta and the Masters, and like how I'm seeing videos of people that have been applying for the lottery to get access to the Masters for like 20 freaking years, and they finally get it, and it's like holy crap.
I love how their prices never change too for like food and stuff.
Oh,
like
a pimento cheese is like $2.30.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But that's the other thing because they're making $10 million a day at the merch shop.
Well, yeah,
it's insane.
Absolutely.
It's amazing, and I just think me and Nicole were talking about it a little bit, and we were like, "Do you know how cool it would be just to be able to say, hey, I went to the Masters and I like step foot on Augusta National." That is something that very few people in the broad scheme of things have the chance to say that. So my pick would be Augusta in the Masters, I think.
Yeah, I think I would agree with both of you. I think I would go Masters. Ryder Cup would be a cool experience, but it's the history, Like,
yeah.
I want to jump over now. NHL playoffs. The Buffalo Sabres have snapped 14-year playoff drought, and they didn't even make the playoffs. They won their division. So they're going into the playoffs as a high seed. The longest playoff drought in all of sports now belongs to Gret's New York Jets. I love that personally. But sticking on the topic of hockey, the Sabres are back in the playoffs. You also have some other teams. You have like Ottawa. Ottawa's back in the playoffs. Pittsburgh got in the playoffs. You can't ever count out Sid, and that's coming from me. I'm a Washington fan, so that's tough to say. And Philly just clinched playoffs barely. I thought my boys were going to sneak in, but Philly got the win to sneak in. I'm really excited for this playoff season. I'm hyped.
There's nothing better than playoff hockey.
Exactly.
I'll die on that hill. It's just you can literally go the entire regular season, not watch a single game, and then as soon as you flip on playoff hockey, you are locked in. It is so exciting. It is so back and forth. It's physical as fuck, which I think people love.
Mm-hmm.
And not that hockey isn't physical all the time, but you know what I mean. I just think it's just a bloodbath every year. And I mean, you have the teams obviously like Tampa will be there. The Panthers will be there. Colorado, who's won the Stanley Cup. What was that? 2-3 years ago?
Yeah. Panthers are
So
eliminated. They're not in it this year.
oh, they're not in it this
It's
year?
it's a shakeup this
They
year.
oh my
It's a
god, they
shakeup.
are.
Because
Oh
even the
my
West
god.
Coast, you look at the West Coast, Utah Mammoth, which I believe this is only their second season, are in the playoffs. The Anaheim Ducks are back in the playoffs. I'm telling you, this is going to be a phenomenal playoff season.
They are. Yeah, because Mammoth got a wild card
Yep.
over the Predators.
Yep.
Holy crap, dude. It is going to be, you're going to see so many new faces, new teams, and the Bruins will find a way to screw it up. They always do. But it's for anybody who doesn't watch it, and we all here I think can collectively vouch how awesome playoff hockey is.
It's one of the best.
It really is, man. There's no other way to describe it. It is so energetic. You are locked in as soon as puck drops. It is so good.
Can the Sabres go to the Cup?
Yeah.
Who's it? Well, what's the format? Do we
So
know
the
what
official bracket, I don't believe is, as we're filming this, I don't
Not
believe
out
the
yet.
official bracket is out yet. But
because we have to go through the wild card games and everything, right? Because
so they would play the, if I got this correct, they would end up playing, I want to say
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Ottawa. Right now,
Yeah.
Ottawa's the last seed in the playoffs. Buffalo's the first seed in the
Well,
East,
actually, no.
obviously.
They would actually play Boston, I think, because Carolina has more points than Buffalo.
fuck.
So I think Carolina would play Ottawa and Buffalo would play Boston. If I'm correct, I don't know
Oh,
if
I'm
that's
looking at the
correct.
wrong thing. Yeah, I was looking at two different things too. Okay, I was looking at I was only looking at the Atlantic Conference, not the Metropolitan.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
Yep.
correct, but I think that's how it's gonna go. So Boston, Buffalo, first round, crazy matchup right off the bat.
I know, right?
And I mean, even you have Tampa. So if this is correct, Tampa would play Montreal in the first round. Insane matchup.
That's a great matchup. Oh
And then
my
you have
god.
Pittsburgh and Philly play each other.
Yeah.
Like,
That's gonna be like,
That's
are
like
we
the
thinking like a
dickhead bowl.
USA
That's the dickhead
Canada
bowl.
like bad blood kind of deal? Like they just drop gloves as soon as the fucking puck drops.
the Eastern Conference the Western Conference is gonna be good too, but I just think the Eastern Conference this year is gonna be
I think
insane.
I think the West is very top heavy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
We're gonna have
Avalanche
to,
and
I mean,
Dallas are just far and away the best teams in my opinion. There.
yeah, I mean Colorado won the President's Trophy this year again with 117 points. I think
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
they're pretty dominant. But I mean,
Yep.
so they're probably going to play the Kings, and then the Golden Knights would play the Utah Mammoth in round one. You would have Dallas play Minnesota and Edmonton versus Anaheim. And I'm really pulling for Anaheim to upset Edmonton. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
When does it start?
So the last regular
How many
season
more games do we have? Yeah.
is actually Thursday. So
The
probably not
16th,
till
right?
like
Yeah.
next week.
Holy cow, dude.
Yeah. But now jumping over to NBA playoffs, as we're filming this, the play-in games are tonight. Obviously, Wednesday when this episode comes out, the play-in games will be over, and round one will be starting with the Magic and Sixers, and the Warriors and Clippers. Oh no, sorry, those are also play-in games.
That's still playing games.
Yes.
First round of the playoffs starts Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have Miami and Charlotte tonight.
Yep.
And we have Portland and the Suns also tonight at 10. And then tomorrow is Magic Sixers and then Warriors Clippers.
Yes. So the
Clippers came out of nowhere, man. Like the Clippers
they ended the season what? Like they were on like a 35-12 record at one point in the season.
It was crazy. They finished the year, let me see. They finished the year 42-40. Like that's crazy
Yeah.
because they were
Mhm.
so like discombobulated. Like
Oh
they
yeah, they were
traded James
terrible.
Harden, everything was just falling apart, and they just went on this streak of like 10, 15 games just popping
Yeah.
off.
So then, I mean, as of now, the only confirmed matchups that we have, again, as we're filming this, for the West, you have the 4 Lakers versus the 5 Rockets, LeBron versus KD. You have the
Mm-hmm.
3 Nuggets take on the 6 Timberwolves, a familiar matchup that we've seen in the past playoffs. And then jumping over to the East, you have the 4 Cavs versus the 5 Raptors, and the 3 Knicks versus the 6 Hawks, which is another matchup we have seen in the past, but this year it's going to be different, obviously, because Trae Young is not with the Hawks anymore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kryptonite.
Yeah, literally, it's like him and Halliburton.
Well, we don't have to worry
Yeah.
about him either. So
Exactly.
The Pacers are gonna get. We're with the first overall pick probably.
Yeah, Pistons finished the year as the East 1 seed, and the Thunder obviously finished as the 1 seed in the West, which I think kind of expected that. But the Spurs as the 2 seed, you love to see
I love
that.
that.
what a
Love to see
turnaround!
that.
What a turnaround!
62 wins,
Basketball is better when the Spurs are good.
and they
I
usually are.
agree.
Yeah,
Just not
and
for
the
the
Knicks
last
too.
couple of years before this.
You got to have the Knicks be good in order for basketball to be good,
Well,
obviously.
the problem is they haven't been good for a while.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
get that smirk. Chris, I'll slap that smirk off your face. Get out of here.
You're laughing now until you guys get upset by the Magic in round 1.
Okay,
Hey.
all right,
Well, they got to
okay,
beat the
all right.
Sixers first. The Magic.
Yeah, I know.
Listen, the Magic can come holler at me when they don't get fucking waxed by the G League because that's what we had last time. So out against them and we
Okay,
beat
they're
their
gonna play
ass. So
Paul. They're gonna play Paul retirement home George. So
I mean, what
is
do you
Embiid
guys?
playing? Is he available?
I can't say my nickname for him right now. So I'm gonna stop with that one. Chris
Is
knows
he
exactly what I mean.
is he even available? Is he
Who
injured?
knows?
Joel Embiid?
Most
I'm sure
likely.
he'll probably play every other. He'll probably play every other game. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a back to back. It's a back to back. He's a no go. He's a no go.
I mean, what are you guys expecting out of these NBA playoffs? Like, do you have any bold takes for us? Like any hot takes?
I'm gonna save my hottest for you know what,
Okay.
but I also got to be honest with you too.
Oh my
It does
god.
to me like I love a LeBron KD matchup in the first round. That's
Mm-hmm.
awesome. But it does kind of suck that I'm just reading reports as of like really recently that Austin Reeves and Luca are out indefinitely. Like,
Oh,
yeah, so we don't know when they're coming back. So that's a big blow. So as of right now, I mean, I don't even know who's the home team to begin with. I gotta check that. The
it should
Lakers
be the
are,
Lakers. Yeah.
it's the Lakers by 1 game.
Yeah.
But having said that, like losing Luca is not good. And Austin Reeves is not a slouch either, 21 points per game.
Yeah.
Having said that, LeBron, I'm going to be honest, Chris, it's like a Brady. Not going to doubt him. He's going to turn the clock back, I think. And he's been showing it the last few games, too.
Thanos.
He's
He's
zero dark
Thanos.
23, zero dark 23 mode activate. Remember that social media back
Yeah,
in the day?
of course I did. Of course I did. Also,
So,
just to confirm to everybody out there, Joel Embiid is out. as
Yeah.
as expected. He's
Yeah.
been
I
out.
think.
also, water is wet, Chris. We knew this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's with an abdomen. I have no idea what it is. Maybe his tummy just hurts a little bit. I really don't know.
Oh, I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a scratched toenail.
A blister. A blister. um
Damaged ego.
yeah. Let me see. What is so we have Trailblazers Suns tonight. I haven't heard about
Yeah.
the Trailblazers all year.
Neither have
pretty
I.
much. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Heard
put a
about this
hand up
game. He's not
accountability on that one. I have no idea. Um, the Heat and the Hornets. I know the Hornets were
Let's go Hornets,
hot.
baby. Let's
The
go.
Hornets were hot going
Pulling
into
for
the
them.
end of the year. Magic and Sixers. I have the Magic, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I have Warriors Clippers. Do I want to bet against Steph Curry? Or do I want to
Is he
bet
playing?
against Kawhi Leonard? He should be playing. He made his return.
James Harden's on Cleveland now. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I think the
Very well said.
Clippers, like we kind of just talked about, they got on that insane hot streak, but I'm not saying same level, but I think Curry's also one of those guys where you can't count him out.
I
Oh,
also
never.
think there's an
God, no.
experience level. There's an experience level to it. I'm not saying that
I was
Kawhi
gonna
Leonard did
say.
his thing in
He's got what,
Toronto
two
and San
finals
Antonio,
MVPs?
but
Yeah,
I also
they
think
both have the experience.
from a coaching standpoint, I just don't think because it's still Ty Lue over in LA, right?
Yeah, who
I think it's
basically it was LeBron when he played
yeah,
with when he
but
was
that's
in
what I'm
Cleveland.
saying. Like Steve Kerr, I think has the upper hand in experience
Steve
in
Kerr
that
had Steph
case.
Curry and Kevin Durant. I think he's one of the most overrated coaches of all time.
Ooh,
That's going to be a take I'm going to say right now.
we're
I
clipping
want you
that.
to. I got to be completely honest with you right now. And I don't care. Take the Olympics for an example. The best team of all time almost lost it to one player. Granted, that is the best player on the planet. That's fine. But you got to think about the talent this guy has been surrounded with. I'm actually gonna go further than that. His entire career as a coach and a player. My man was with Michael. Then he had Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. And then he had Clay and Draymond. I guess, add two more Hall of Famers. Why not? I'm not here to say he's a terrible coach. But I'm also here to say I think I could have rolled the ball out and won the ship too if I was the coach. No, I'm
Well, I
kidding about
guess
that
you
part.
could say well based off that fucking argument, you could say the same thing about Phil Jackson.
Okay. I don't
And you
agree though.
think he
No, triangle.
Triangle.
but it's the same shit though, Greg. He had fucking Michael Jordan, he had
Name a
Kobe, he
play
had
the
Shaq,
Warriors ran.
he had Carmelo Anthony, he had Pippen, he had all those fucking dudes. Are you kidding
Warriors
me?
were on the rise anyway.
Oh my god. Well, what about
I'm
Greg
not.
Popovich?
Oh, Greg Popovich is one of the best coaches ever.
Okay. Yeah, but look at the
He
players he
doesn't
had.
matter. No.
It
I'm
doesn't
sorry. I'm
matter.
not.
Yes, it does. He
Listen,
had fucking Tim Duncan. Are you kidding me?
I'm not here to say. Okay, let me just kind of say where I'm at. I'm not here to say Steve Kerr is a bad coach, but I think he gets a little more credit. Like, for instance, I would take Spoelstra over Steve Kerr, 100%. I don't think that's
Man.
too hot of a take. I think Spo's a very good coach.
Would you
I'll
take
take Mike
Missoula
Brown. No,
over
I'm kidding.
Kerr?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Would you
What?
take Missoula over Kerr?
Too early.
Too early.
Too
I was
early.
gonna say he took. I mean, I'm not gonna say that the Celtics were like Scribinis this year, but like we totally expected them to kind of fall off the cliff a
No,
little
he's
bit because not having.
out of the current coaches, he's top tier, no doubt.
So
I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you, Greg, because I do agree with the statement that I have a question on.
Yep.
But you said that Steve Kerr is overrated and Popovich is one of the best of all time. I agree with that. But in your opinion, what makes them different?
What makes him different is just the system that Popovich ran, in my opinion. Whenever you talk about the word Spurs or the two words Spurs offense, you just think of the extra pass, just the extra movement of the ball. And that's not to say like I just think he brought the best out of everyone too. It just, in my opinion, maybe it's just me being like starting to be an old head, I guess. And that Popovich has been there for so many years.
Unk.
I know, Unk era. That Pop was being there for so many years, and just like the consistent dominance. And obviously, you can say the same thing with the Warriors. Yes, I agree with that too. But let's be completely honest. There's never been a team as stacked as this Golden State team was. And not right now, obviously. And since, they had the 1 year in 2022 where they won the whole thing, the big three, you got to give the credit to the players too. Steph, Clay, and Draymond might be a top three duo of all time. And that's not that. And that I don't think it's too crazy of a take. In all honesty, I'm not saying
I'm
it's Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman, but
Okay.
well. So if you put Popovich on any of those early 2000s, late 90s like dominant teams, minus the Spurs, obviously, do you think he is still the stud? Or we could flip it the other way. If you put Steve Kerr on any other team, do you think
I
he's
think it
as good
depends on
as
the
the
team.
coach?
I think it depends on the team. You give him Shaq and Kobe, yes.
Well, so flip it around, right? If you put Steve Kerr as the coach, as those Spurs teams, you don't think they win those titles?
That's one of those things we just won't know. It's kind of
And-
like those questions. It's kind. I know. And you know what? I'm not saying what I'm saying right now is a fact because at the end of the day, that there's no way to prove whether anything is fact or fiction or whatever. You know, I'm just stating my opinion. And like I said, I'm not here to say Steve Kerr's a bad coach. That's not true. You know, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. I just think that if anyone wants to be a coach one day and you get gifted with that much talent, you better win something. And he did.
that's fair.
And he did.
Yeah.
But
And I mean, also, like, yeah, it's a really interesting conversation, like, because imagine how many fucking games the Warriors would have won with Greg Popovich. Imagine all the championships. Not that saying that they didn't win a ton, but imagine all
yeah,
the other championships that they would have won if they had the mind of Popovich. Did
I think
Steve
Draymond would
Steve
have
Kerr
left.
did
He was
Steve
angry.
Kerr coach under Pop? Was he on the
He
staff?
player.
He was a player. Okay,
I
so
think he
I'm
won a
sure
ring
he
with Pop
probably
too.
picked his
Like I said,
brain
he's been
quite a
with a
bit as
lot of good
well.
teams.
Yeah, right. So I mean, I don't know. I agree with you, Greg, that he's not a bad coach, but like,
Yeah.
there's got to be some sort of like level that he
Let
does impact a little bit of the game.
Oh, and here's where I'm going to tell you he does the most is
Yeah.
I think it was the perfect storm in the team that he went to, in the sense that he's one of the best shooters of all time, and look who he's coaching.
Yeah, that's fair. And he
I
had
think
Clay
it's the
fucking
system.
Thompson too.
I
So
think it's the system he was brought into that was genius. In
yeah,
my opinion,
yeah, I agree.
that's what I'm going to leave it at.
I can agree
Again,
with
Steve
that. I
Kerr, if
can
you
agree with that.
watch, I apologize.
Drop a like and a follow, Steve Kerr. We're sorry, but
Next
Bring him on the pod,
episode,
big guy.
we'll bring Steve on next episode, and we'll have this debate with him.
If you can get Steph, you know, it's okay. It's a little throw in. We appreciate that a little bit.
So before I kind of saw some signals as we were talking about it. So we're gonna bring it to Greg, who's going for 8 in a row. I think I know where this is going, but what's the bald bet this week?
You think so? So I told you it involves the NBA, which I'm sure
Mhm.
you all probably could have guessed by now.
I mean,
Apologies,
we ride the hot streak.
we
We
do.
ride what
And I'm not
works.
going baseball because 1, 2, 3, all of our teams right now have lost a lot of games in the last week. To be completely honest with you, so we're gonna skip that right now because I don't want to break this computer. So for the ball bet, it involves the play-in games, as Joey might have predicted. A team that is on fire and has been for a while. And I think they're super young, super talented. And I really, for the first time in a long time, am actually excited about this franchise. The Charlotte Hornets, baby. Give me them making it in, winning the play-in, going to the playoffs. Okay? Winning this game tonight and winning their next game on Friday, I believe it is, their game after, and making it in. I think they're a 9 seed right now, or maybe even a 10 seed. I'm not actually sure. What I do know
They are the
is
9 seed, correct?
they are the 9. So they got the Heat tonight, and then they would play the loser of Philly and Orlando. And honestly, I have not been high on Philly at all, like in any way, shape, or form. Orlando scares me a lot more, personally. The Heat, as long as Bam doesn't score 83, I think they're fine. Again, if he scores 83, like, you deserve to lose because you didn't guard him.
He won't because they're not playing a team that's actively tanking. So
That's true. They did play the freaking worst team in the conference, except with team with 65 losses. Yeah.
yeah.
But
Oh my god.
I truly do
Jesus.
think that I do think that the Hornets are a team that actually kind of scares me. Again, they got I'm gonna butcher his last name, Knupple, I think it is.
Yeah, Con Knuckle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Khan, who is I think he's incredible. Right, like they got such a young core. I mean, you got LaMelo there, who's if he's healthy, he's great. But I think that they're a team to be reckoned with. In all honesty, give me them. I was gonna go with the Knicks, by the way, too, but
Okay.
I can't keep going with the Knicks every time.
So, real quick before we
Heartbreak.
wrap this up, because it just got brought up, Khan or Cooper Flag, who's Rookie of the Year?
Ooh, why would you say that?
I
Why would
think
you say
I
that?
think I think because of the clout and
It's
just
probably
because
true.
he's the first overall pick, I think it'll go to Cooper. But that is no way, shape, or form
I
I'm gonna
indicative of
no
what
search it.
no
Khan did.
I don't. So I think it's gonna go to Cooper, but not because he's number one overall pick. You look at the stats. This man is top five in every category for rookies. Khan is like top five for like two or three. Khan's very good. I'm not discrediting that at all. He is a baller. But Cooper Flag is top five in every single category.
Yeah. Now the only thing. Oh wait, never mind. Looking at the wrong person.
Unbelievable.
Um. No, well, I tried to type in Khan's name and I got some scrub who played like 25 games. Anyway, but looking at the stats, the thing that I will say about Khan is my man played 81 games this year. That's Iron Man stuff right there.
Yeah.
Having said that,
Damn.
every single stat of his, in terms of points, rebounds, and assists, is lower than Cooper Flags.
I
Now,
think that he's only better than Cooper at the three ball. I think
which is
Cooper is a
fine.
better all of around player.
Yeah, I think anybody who watches would agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, what I will say is, Khan shot 40, almost 43% from three this year. That's
Holy
very.
crap.
That's
That
what I'm
is
saying. Yeah.
That's Steph Curry
He
shit right there.
he shoots
that's
the three ball. Yeah.
it. Shot and Cooper shot under 30. So
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
that's
But
not. I mean, it's
that's
not
the
going to win
only
the
thing
award
that
though.
he's better at, in my
Not going to win
opinion.
the award.
No.
Now, who would you? Okay, then I'm going to ask one more question before this. I just want to. I don't ask questions a lot. Who would you rather have for the future?
Between those two?
Cooper.
Yeah,
Cooper.
Cooper.
Cooper Flag, yeah.
All right.
Cooper
Just wanted
Flag,
to
I
check in.
think.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree.
Are they
100%.
both is Khan a good defender?
I
I
have
don't even
no
know.
idea.
I got to be honest with you. Living in New Hampshire, I don't get a lot of Charlotte Hornets games, so
Which is a
I
shame
haven't
because they were.
watched
I
my
think they were a
film.
fun team this year. I watched a couple of them.
Yeah.
They were fun.
But that's the other thing too that you just brought up is about defender. I honestly I don't know how Khan is, but when I said that Cooper Flag is top five in every stat, I mean blocks. I mean steals. Like every
Rebounds, all
single
that stuff.
stat,
Yeah.
he is top
Mhm.
five for rookies.
Yeah. Oh,
He's gonna
you
get,
know,
and they're gonna get Kyrie back
yeah.
next year.
Oh, you know what I
Like
wish though
that.
too, low key. I
that
wish
Luca
that the
was still there.
playoffs. I
Oh.
wish the playoffs had the Hornets announcer.
Hey,
Oh my
yep,
god.
Oh my
yep,
god!
yep,
I'd have to turn my speakers down so they don't blow
yep.
up.
Blow them out.
All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed it. As always, like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all the support we continue to get. And again, the merch is out on every platform. Greg's Bald Bet. We're going for 8 in a row. We got hats, beanies, sweatshirts, t-shirts, everything. Go check it out. And stay tuned for episode in the future when we have Greg and Steve Kerr debate live. So stay tuned for that.
You don't
We'll see
want
you all
that.
next time.